upon a time, there were these kids who lived in this village. There was a king.
The coolest 10-year-old king ever.
And a village scientist. Hi.
Can I be in the story?
Of course, dear, sweet little brother, who would never, ever even think of bugging his big sister. No, nobody would believe it. Okay, let me think. I know. You can be a traveling sales kit.
I have a 2-for-1 special on hamsters. Hello?
And then there's me, Carla, the village storyteller. Most of the time, things were pretty normal, except for the traveling sales kid.
Duh.
Then one day, the king heard a rumor that some of the kids in the village, and even the king himself, didn't have a healthy lifestyle. So the king went over to see the village scientist to find out what she thought. Hey, Your Highness.
Hey, do you have any idea what a healthy lifestyle is?
Asked the king. So the scientist, who was really, really smart, explained that for kids, a healthy lifestyle pretty much means eating different kinds of foods and not so much saturated fat and cholesterol, and also playing a lot, instead of just sitting around playing video games and watching TV and stuff. Because if you have a healthy lifestyle, your heart will be happy and you'll feel better and do more.
Oh, well then,
Said the king.
that sounds easy. Away with you now! I hereby decree that from now on, all the kids in my village will, be healthy or something.
Then the king realized that it was pretty easy to say you're being healthy, but doing it, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the king went back to the village scientist and asked her what the kids needed to do to take care of their hearts and be more healthy all around.
Well,
Said the scientist.
you can start by taking a look at the foods you eat.
And then keep moving to stay in shape.
And keep moving to stay in shape.
What do you mean, look at the food I eat? You mean I can't eat what kids like to eat?
That's not what I said. It's not what you eat some of the time that's important. What's important is what you eat overall and how much you eat.
Said the scientist. She explained that
What's important is how all the food you eat goes together. This means that you should eat a variety of foods in reasonable amounts from the food guide pyramid.
And keep moving to stay in shape.
so the king, being king and everything, decided to set an example for the rest of the kids in his village by eating a variety of foods from the food guide pyramid.
After all, I am the king. Variety of foods, different kinds of foods, all kinds of foods here. I know a business opportunity when I see one. Your Majesty, some pudding? An apple?
The king found out that it's easy to add variety to the foods you eat.
You can add variety by having tacos with lean meat, lettuce and tomato, low-fat cheese, and onion. Or you can add variety by putting pineapples, zucchini, cherries, or even broccoli on your pizza.
You can add variety at lunch by making a sandwich with 2 slices of rye bread, that's 2 servings from the grain group, 2 slices of lean roast beef, that's 1 serving from the meat group, 1 slice of reduced fat American cheese, that's 1 serving from the milk group, a side dish of sliced tomatoes, that's a serving from the vegetable group,
Ay.
a cup of low-fat milk, that's another serving from the milk group, a medium banana, which is a serving from the fruit group, and 2 medium oatmeal cookies, another serving from the grain group. Phew!
With the orange I had for breakfast, all I need to do is have some carrots, sticks, and green beans, and I'll have had my 5 servings of fruits and vegetables for the day.
Very intelligent.
You should also pay attention to how much you eat. If you eat a balanced diet, then 1 piece of cake is okay, but 3 pieces isn't.
And you don't have to eat the same thing all the time. For breakfast one day, you could have cereal with berries and 1% milk. And the next day, a bagel with jelly.
For lunch, you could have a pita pocket salad one day.
Then the next day, you can have macaroni and cheese with a glass of cranberry juice.
For dinner, you could have a pork and vegetable stir-fry one night, or spaghetti and meatballs the next.
Spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
When you add it all together, you should be eating a balanced diet that includes grains like bread and cereal, fruits and vegetables, lean meat, skinless poultry and fish, and low-fat dairy products.
Just remember, you need to keep moving, stay in shape.
And you need to keep moving to stay in shape,
Wow!
said the king, who by now was really excited.
I can't help it. I'm an excitable boy. I mean, king.
The kids in the village learned that there are high-fat foods you should eat once in a while, like fried chicken, French fries, and double cheeseburgers. And then there are foods you can eat every day, like bread and vegetables, low-fat milk and milk products, lean meat, skinless poultry and fish, and fruit.
Don't forget, you still have to play.
How did he do that? The important thing to remember is that you can make healthy choices for your heart and body every day.
So sometimes, instead of having potato chips, which have a lot of fat, you could choose pretzels, which have hardly any fat.
Or you can choose milk instead of fruit punch, because milk has calcium.
You can have a graham cracker instead of a chocolate chip cookie, because it has less fat.
By making smart choices every day, then it's okay to have once-in-a-while foods, once in a while. Watching the fat you eat is important for lots of reasons, like keeping your heart healthy.
And then keep moving to stay in shape.
The kids in the village learned that there are lots of different ways you can keep moving, and it's something the whole family can do. You can play catch with your mom, or go skating with your dad, or even do yard work with your grandma. You can even teach your mom or dad how to dance.
Dad, you're it!
The kids in the village learn that making the right food choices and getting enough play helps you feel better, look better, do more, and it helps keep your heart healthy.
And it's a lot of fun.
And so the king went down in history as the Healthy Kid King. The little brother grew up to be a kind, sensitive, caring farmer who loved his big sister and never, ever did anything to bug her.
Yeah, I get the message.
The village scientist kept right on being a scientist and discovered all sorts of new and exciting things, and one day won the Nobel Prize. And me, I become one of the greatest storytellers the world has ever known. The end.
What'd you expect? A fairy tale? Ah.